looks like LR. So I'm gonna jump down to the 1 hour. Oh. Got these eyes. Could bring this over. I feel like we have to test the CE, so we might be going up for manipulation. I didn't even look at the fundamentals of today. Nothing really bad at all. When Bowman speaks, usually we see something happen. Nothing crazy though, but like maybe a manipulation candle or something. But it's at 7, so that might give us our continuation model. You can see this area acts as a consolidation zone pretty often. So I'll even do that sometimes. Because when I see a break of this level, it shows me like a true direction. It's all bad. I don't got no trips. Damn. nothing going on yet. This might not be a good trading day. And I say that because of where this last diamond right here diverges. You can see when it starts diverging like this, typically days like this, when we get in the middle of a divergence, it gets choppy for New York session. So this area, price is going to probably go in here if it breaks to the upside past this negative 0.414 extension. We still haven't gotten a manipulation to the downside, and we might not. A lot of times, price will just be too slow, and it'll make its way back to these this descending 8-1 angle right here. Take some internal range liquidity and start going upward, and then we'll see like a break above this 0.81 extension of Asia, and it'll go into like a ascending 8-1. A lot of times is the case I've seen, but you can see this imbalance right here got ran earlier in London. So I don't think price wants to go lower, but we still are in New York open, and manipulation, you know, that happens before the initial push. And the consequent of Asia is also very important too. No, I want to change the color. This area acts as a magnet. So I would probably go for a potential long entry right here, light position. If price doesn't take this out first, because likely it's going to chop around up here, take some buy side liquidity, and then dump if that's the case. But it's up to time. I'm just saying though, the real setup took place at 12 a.m. So the real safe one would have been right here, getting in beneath the point 18. I see those play out safe mostly, but when we leave these angles, you can get in, going from one side to the other. Okay, so we're taking sell side. Looks like just continuation downward. So extensions that I would target in this case, don't mind all those lines. This negative 2.406 aligns with these lows. So I would mark those out. That's a target. Price is breaking the negative 1.413 already. This one aligns more with the bodies of these. Target that. And these lows of previous New York session seem to be pretty relative, so I'm just keep those right there because it still is like a few dollars in distance. Drop back down to the lower time frame, see what's up. This is gonna give us our imbalance. Let me do this real quick. Yeah. Okay. So we're actually filling this imbalance, it seems. This is previous day. Looks like we got equal highs, 15-minute equal highs right here. I did not know this car was real. This car is real. I Thought it was a concept.
If my stop loss is in an area where it has no chance of going, that's a great trade. If my stop loss is in an area that's so low or so high that where I got in the trade pretty much has so much bullish pressure or bearish pressure to go in my favor, that's a good trade. That's where I always say, like, looking for a trade that's pretty much outside of the fluctuation range is very important. Because if it's outside of that, it can fluctuate within that range, knowing that it's never been inside that stop loss area ever. So the chance of that trade going good is very high. So looking for those kind of high quality trades, I think, is the overall goal. If my stop loss is in an
I feel like there's a partial long setup here. Gotta wait for Bowman to speak. After he speaks, we might get entry. So we'll see.
entire time, because if you're so focused on M1, you will get lost. Being on a time frame that pretty much shows you condensed candles is also very important as well. As to why I always mention, 5 and 15, great, right? Be on M1 every now and again, but don't get spoiled to just looking on M1 the entire time, because if you're so focused on M1, you will get lost. Being on a time frame that pretty much shows you.
Ain't even lying though. Being on the 1 minute will lose your edge. This imbalance got ran. I'll get in above these highs. If price can shoot above with momentum. Where is my CVD? Yeah, we have growing momentum for sure. One imbalance right here would get me in. That's probably what news is gonna do. Look at this. This is trend line liquidity. And we are in descending 8-1 territory. Now we have all of this too. Interesting 1 minute price action. Got 3 minutes and 20 seconds.
The middle candle is higher than the candle to its left and its right, this is a swing high, and vice versa for a swing low. Number 2, a trend. Lower highs and lows are a bearish market and show a downtrend. Higher highs and higher lows are a bullish market and show an uptrend. 3, fair value gaps. When the market moves so quickly that a candle leaves a gap between the wick of the candle before it and the candle after it. You can use these levels to enter a trade. 4, an engulfing candle. When a candle's body completely covers the previous candle's body. This shows a shift in the market. 5, a liquidity sweep. When price takes out a high or a low, it immediately reverses. This traps traders on the wrong side, and you can expect an explosive move in the opposite direction. If you master these 5 concepts, you'll understand everything you need to know about how the markets move. Comment below which ones you use the most. The 5 most important trading concepts in 50 seconds.
I fuck with
1.
Casper.
Swing points. When the middle candle...
He be dropping that knowledge. Let's see. No 5-minute structure yet. And I'm hungry. Give me some. I'm not taking any top step trades today either. This is gonna be a paper trade day as well. I don't like these wide divergence days, these early divergences. Typically choppy. Looks like we're dumping though. 7 a.m. So it might give us a long setup. LR right here. Give me imbalance. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. Ooh. I don't like that. Kind of want to see this 1 minute close and then the next candle dip and take off. But if we close above, do we have 5-minute highs? I'm gonna target CE. This would really be full TP right here. So we took this out with imbalance. Now we're testing the descending 8-1 angle. I could trail my stop, but yeah, that's a little big, so. I don't like super wide stop losses. Like I know you should put your stop losses where they have to go, but keeping them wide, some people like to put their stop losses and leave them. I like to minimize risk, but still be smart about the play. Like, don't get in with a narrow stop loss just to get stopped out. Make it as wide as it needs to be until the trade starts going in your direction and gives you structure. Now I want to see a break of this descending 8-1 angle. And when that happens, we're going to push to the CE of Asia. We're testing it now. We just need to close. A close through it. Then it might chop around a little bit more. Let's see the 5 minute. So we're making imbalance on the 5 minute after sweeping London sell side. So kind of gives you an idea of what we're doing right now. But the thing is, this imbalance didn't run this angle. Typically, I like to see it run it, not close beneath it, but who knows? I'm just taking what the market gives me. Our trade is performing well. Something I want to. We are wicking it. I really want this to be my first take profit, but I only got in with one contract. If I do make this my first GP, 725. Yeah, I'm gonna make this my first TP. That's all I'm risking today. That's all I'm trying to make. I'll get in probably on a continuation, because the thing is, price could come here and then reverse and continue going down. It doesn't have to go higher. And I'm only in with one contract, so I'd rather just take the 712. Because when this starts moving again, I'm going to trail my stop loss up with it. It's just, like I said, it's going to, sometimes it'll be noisy around these angles. See how it closed above and then closed below again? Now I want to see it close above this wick. And once we get that, price should start pushing. Should see an increase in volume. But price could also reverse like fuck right now and take me out. It's just not a good time to Move my stop in. None of this imbalance has been retested. You know, it kind of makes me think like I might get stopped out because it hasn't been retested yet and it's stalling. Yeah. All right, so we're in the wake of this 1 minute. You got an engulfing candle, but this is just noise. Just noise. On the 1 minute, you can look at candles as like engulfing and stuff like that, but the truth is like all that 1 minute structure is just noise when it gets like this. Can't really read it too much because in a second one of these candles will invalidate the last. So the fact that we're still ascending though in price and going towards the top of this wick lets me know we have some bullish pressure that we're working with, but I really want to see it close above this wick. It looks like we might be testing this imbalance. But depending on what happens here, will let us know. I could actually move my stop in closer, and I think I'm about to do that. Because this seems like beyond the invalidation point. I'm just keep it there. Keep my losses minimal because we did just run this LR. Price shouldn't it shouldn't return here unless it wants to continue going lower. Oh, we got a new burger spot. I gotta go. Okay, so we printed a new imbalance while also closing above this wick. That lets me know that first TP is gonna get hit. Well, I hope. I like looking at the 1 minute real zoomed out because it kind of gives you this line chart look, but without actually being a line chart. Yeah, candles. What's the dollar doing? Ooh, interesting. Oh, I took this position on ES. I'm fucking up. I thought I was on NQ. That's funny. All right. And I'm over here wondering why it's going so slow. NQ is lagging, it looks like. Oh no, this is yesterday's. I drew this yesterday. So you can see how my system actually has like a multi-day confluence. I wasn't gonna really talk about that yet, but yeah. Sundays are very important too. I don't like how this is looking. We need to go. Stop being so noisy on the 5-minute. We need to go. But then again, we're in a divergence zone. You see, like I mentioned earlier, this where you see the two blue angles right here, the descending and the ascending 4-1 angles. Then you have the descending and ascending 8-1 angles right here. They create this diamond, just like there's a diamond before. There's 4 diamonds in total, but right here, this last one, it creates this divergence. And when price goes in here in New York session, it gets very choppy. So when you're in this area, you're not going to find setups really. And I noticed like that leads to bad trading days. So best time to get in is like at these angles, at a break below or above these two 0.18 or 0.81 extensions. And you can notice how they kind of align with these ascending and descending 8-1 angles. You see how it's delivering. Yeah. Now, if this was NQ, you'd probably see like a faster push to Asia CE. Oh, there we go. I spoke too soon. I think my TP is getting it. Yeah. Man, what are you doing? Just give me my 712, bruh. I need my 712, bruh. I'll lose it all. I'm not even playing. Let me see. I don't like how this looks though. Ugh. And you never know when you're in this zone. It's so noisy. I'm gonna ride it out. Can I get my 712, bro? Like, Price is playing with me. Look at that. Like, to the tick. Like, I know Price wants to go up there. You see this imbalance right here? It wants to run it. I know it wants to run it. It doesn't want to just wick into it, but it could technically reverse right now. So I'm sitting in a dangerous spot. I don't like how this looks. I might just close it soon. It all depends on this candle, but if we get another bearish one, I'm closing. Stomach growling, man. I'm gonna close that because I could sit here longer and I could get reversed on. So $500, that's not bad. I'm gonna take it. I'll look for another trade because there is definitely more trading potential, and I don't think that's gonna be on ES either. I'm gonna switch to NQ. But yeah, that's all for that one.